What's good, YouTube? YupBoy21 here presenting today. I'm Paul, king of the Yu-Gi-Oh channel once again. Thank you, Paul. It is always an honor to present on your channel. Today's topic will be surviving the format, and this will be episode 1.5 because episode 1 is on my channel, and I'm pretty sure Paul will have the link in the description below. And episode 1.5 will be a more detailed version of episode 1 because episode 1 I feel like I didn't go into a lot of detail on a lot of things I really wanted to. And this episode will also, episode 1.5 will also be a predecessor to this recent discussion I did on my channel called Power Plays and Card Choices, which Paul hopefully will also have in a link down in the description below. Now, surviving this format, okay, I'm going to go into two things, main deck and side deck. And this is going to be specifically for low tier decks. Maybe Satella Knights can benefit from this, and maybe Burning Abyss, but Shadows, Cliff Force, and okay, Burning Abyss cannot. You guys already have your trap spell lineup pretty much thrown in the bag already. So you guys can watch the video and gain knowledge based on the fact of knowing how I plan on stopping you guys, or you guys can just look at this video. But this video will mainly be here to help out the lower tier players, people who don't want to spend a lot of money into the game like me, and the people who just hate playing Metal. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to go into the main deck, starting off by saying, if you're a low tier player playing decks like Yu-Gi-Oh, Evil Swarm, Constellars, your trap lineup should be pretty much looking like 3 Phoenix Chains, 3 Breaking Skills, 3 Deep Prison, 2 Time Space, 1 Bottomless, and reason being is because all those trap cards are very flexible. They can be good at pretty much any time of the game, with the exception of Deep Prison, well, the exception of Breaking Skill. Well, Breaking Skill is good to counter Winda, because a lot of our low tier decks need to stop Winda in order to gain advantage over him. And the reason why the cards are good is their stopping effect, making stuff like Dante, Tour Guide, Winda, Construct, and any effect that's going to blow us out of the water is slowed down and or negated. And the trap, as far as the bottomless trap hole, time space trap hole, those cards will be ultimately good for every meta deck matchup, like the Burning Abyss, bouncing Dante back to deck with time spaces, bouncing Window back to deck with time spaces, bottomless hitting Construct, bottomless hitting Neb, etc. Time space is also good against the Cliff Force because it sends, when they try to Pendulum summon, it sends all of them back to the main deck, basically slowing down what your opponent was trying to do, which was inevitably win the game. Now, this trap lineup is the best trap lineup that's been helping me pretty much push in work at locals, helping me be shut off, like this, S-Knights, with the exception of me getting sacked every once in a while, which you guys can also check out on my channel in my local report series where I do weekly tournament reports. With the exception of me getting sacked and stuff here after week after week after week, I maybe pretty much fight these meta decks back with this trap lineup. And these traps, while it might kind of seem obvious to some of you guys, I know a lot of you guys, myself being included, in the beginning of testing this format, these 3-3-3-3-3 ratios weren't always there. I tried, 2 of this, 1 of this, 1 of that. I was main decking something like Chalice, but honestly I felt like Chalice is not that good for me, at least, because yeah, you can try to attack a Shadow monster while it's face down and get inspect, but I'd rather have that extra Phoenix Chain allowing me to stall out to draw out more resources. And then also for the main deck, you're going to want to main things like your Dark Hole or a Geki to help you out against mainly the Cliff Force matchup, which I feel like a deck that's going to be seen everywhere competitive play if you're a YCS ARG traveler, because they're going to span the field and have weight, just have big beefy monsters on the field. So you can Dark Hole or Geki them out of the way. That'd be great. Send them back to the Pendulum to the extra deck, and setting up with your bottomless and or your time space trap hole to handle them the following turn. Now I don't want to spend too much time on the traps. You guys all know what these traps do already, but these traps, honestly, if you guys test them out for your decks, if you're playing something like Evil Swarm, Yu-Gi-Oh, like I said, Fire Fist, Fire King, any low tier deck that is trying to kind of fight back, test it out, and I'm pretty sure this helped you out. Now let's go into the side deck for a minute. The side deck, some people say, oh, side decking is obvious, side decking is obvious, and honestly, side decking is not obvious because if it was so obvious, everyone would have it out to everything all the time. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm a side deck king, but I know how to side deck properly, and I know what ratios to use for me. And hopefully, my ratios will help you guys out because that is my goal of my channel, which is why I started YouTubing, and it's to help every player in this game get better, whether if you're a veteran player, or if you're a new player, or if you're an old player. So what I'm currently siding, well, once I finish my side deck, is 3 Shadow Mirrors for obvious reasons, Burning Abyss, Shadows. And some people are main decking this if they're running a low tier deck. I'm still siding it because there's always that random equation if you're running into a rogue player like yourself running, let's say if I'm running Yugitube, let's say if I'm running play against another Yugitube player, main deck and Shadow Mirror. Now that guy is going to be at a off position, so the Shadow Mirror, that's going to be 3 dead cards that he potentially top deck that's going to do nothing against me. So I hate the main deck of the Floodgate cards. While it does work in a big environment where everyone is running one deck. Right now there are 3 big decks that everyone's running. 2 of the decks are dark based, but one of the deck, which I think a majority of people will start running towards into the format. Not because it's the better deck, I still think Burning Abyss is the better deck, but it's just Clipboard really just, it does take skill, but it's just so derpy it can just win you games. Like I've seen some of the shittiest players win with the deck because the deck is outright powerful. So yeah, 3 Shadow Mirrors, 3 Light Mirrors for the your Satella Knights. I'm like running 2 to 3 pulling the rugs. Right now I'm running 2. 3 is pretty much optimum. Reason being, even though you run your Shadow Mirror for your Burning Abyss matchup, they do run Mobius, so you're gonna need to have an out for that. So 2 to 3 pulling the rugs. So let's just say 3 right now. That's 9. I'm currently, let me get my side deck out right here because I'm trying to forget stuff. I'm currently running MCAT for Cliff Force. Now, I know you guys are saying, oh, this guy is an idiot, he's running MCAT. Well, this is the budget version of Fairy Wings. I don't have Fairy Wings, and I don't have to hash out money for $10, like 5 to 10 for a comment. So I feel like MCAT is a good budget option for you guys that are dealing with your Cliff Force matchup. And with that also being another budget option, if you guys don't have your Spell Shattering Arrows, running 2 additional Twisters will help as well, alongside your main deck Mystical Space Typhoons. But yeah, I only run 1 Twister because I feel like you only need 1. If you're main decking 3 MSTs, the 1 Twister help you out. So let's see. So far we got the 3 Shadow Mirror, 3 Light Mirror. That's 6. The 3 pulling rugs. That's 9. Either your 2 MCAS and or your 2 Fairy Winds. So that's 11. Your 1 Twister. That's 12. And the rest of the stuff is gonna be pretty much tech. I pretty much have a hard time against Shadows, so I like to run no mana crossout. And my reasoning for crossout is, since Billy, Rake, and Jeff Jones proved that you can run a 50 to 60 card deck and do good with Shadows, I felt like people will start following the trend, which has been proven to me be correct. So crossout is optimal for Shadows, and it's just pretty good in general. They're not always going to have the Shadow games. Like when people try to argue against me, why do you run crossout when you could just run something like your Shadow Mirror and that's it? Well, my argument is, if they have it out to crossout, so what? That's just like flipping Shadow Mirror and them having MST. And then my last tech, that's about 14. My last tech in my extra deck is Kinetic Soldier, mainly because for Satella Knights, I have a hard problem. Sometimes I have a hard problem beating that deck, but the last few slots in your side deck is pretty much tech at that point. And then Torrential Tribute is another good option as well. So, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up to show support. Hope this video was very informational. I try to give you guys a lot of knowledge into a video that's hopefully under 10 minutes. I do record my videos on my camera phone, so I hope the quality is good. I waited till a sunny afternoon to shoot the video for Paul. I know he's a quality whore, as he likes to say. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it was very informative. Comment down in the comment section below what are you guys' thoughts on this topic at hand for your main deck and your side deck. This was YupBoy21 with Surviving the Format, episode 1.5. Make sure to check out my videos, power plays, and card choices in the comment section below. And make sure to check out Surviving the Format episode 1 in the comment section below. Thank you, Paul, for this guest upload, and I am out. Deuces. Have a good day, guys.